Hi guys, my name is Joanne. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be sharing with you guys how I made this beautiful pencil skirt. And if you're new to this channel, you're most welcome. Please subscribe, like and share this video if it's helpful to you. And if you're a beginner, you're in the right place. Grab yourself a drink and relax cause you'll be enjoying every bit of this tutorial. I promise you that. So let's start. Welcome back. So this is both the front and the back panel. I went ahead to mark the darts and the hip line and the waist, the skirt length, and I went ahead to cut out the waist side to avoid bulkiness around that area. And onto the back side, I went ahead to mark the zipper allowance, which is 2 inches. If you have not seen how I made this, cut out this pattern, please do well to check the description link below. You will see that, guys, it is well detailed. And so for the band, I cut out, for the width of the band, I cut out 2.5 inches. Actually the band height is 2 inches, but I added 1 inch to it, that is ½ inch on both sides, because we are going to be turning that on the skirt. So for the length of the band, I actually used my waist measurement and I added 1 inch to that, to the waist measurement, which is, the waist measurement is 34 inches. I added 1 inch to be 25 inches because I'll be turning both sides by ½ an inch before I fix the band to the skirt. So I went ahead to cut the lining of the skirt, and what I actually did was that I subtracted 4 inches down. I subtracted 4 inches. This is because I'm going to be turning the skirt to the lining. So after turning, this is how it will look, guys. So onto the back panel, I cut out the lining, and exactly what I did to the front, I also did same to the back. And I went ahead to notch the zipper side so you won't get confused. That is how I notched the zipper side so you don't get confused. So guys, for this tutorial we'll be needing the matching color thread. Please note that whatever lining you're using, please you should use a matching color thread for it. And this is the zipper. So I'll just open that up and show you guys where I'll be stitching. So I'll go ahead and stitch the downside. Place the lining to the front pattern of the skirt, the front side of the skirt, and just stitch. This is the back side. I'll do same. Just place the lining to the front side of the skirt and stitch. I'll do that and come and show you guys the outcome, guys. So this is me. I'm done tracing stitching the downside. I went ahead and stitched both sides together, and that is how it's looking. So I'll be turning that for you guys to see. Remember, you have to place the lining to the front side of the skirt before stitching. So this is how it's looking, guys. So I also did same thing for the back side, for the back panel, and I'm going to show you guys the outcome. This is it. So I'll go ahead and iron that for you to see. So I'm done ironing, and this is how it's looking. It's actually looking very neat. Please note that if you want your skirt to come out very fine, you can go ahead and add stay to the wrong side of the skirt of your fabric and just do it. So guys, this is it. The skirt is really looking very fine, and that is a dart. I actually used marker to mark the dart so you guys can see, so it will be visible enough for you guys can see, because the chalk I actually have is a matching color chalk. So that is exactly what we took for the dart measurement, is what I took here. So you're going to just take your dart measurement horizontally and vertically. So I went ahead and stitched the darts together. That is the front dart, and this is how it's looking in the right side of the fabric. So I did same for the back. That is a back dart, and I went ahead and marked out the zipper side, and I used pin to just hold it down. So I'll just go ahead and use my chalk to measure out, to mark out the what inches I want for the zip. And I'm going to be subtracting 2 inches for the band, and I'm taking 7 inches. You can do 7.5. So I'll just go down. I hope you guys can see the chalk clearly. I'll just go down and mark 8 inches for the split length. You could do 6 inches, you could do 7. It totally depends on your preference. And I'll go ahead and stitch from the zipper side to the split side. I won't be stitching both the split side and the zipper side. It's just the middle part I'm going to be stitching. So I'm done stitching that. So this is how it is. I actually top stitch both sides so it doesn't open up. So I'll go ahead and take my hip measurements, my waist measurement, and of course my round measurement. But to do that, I'm going to be taking out 1.5 inches on both sides. Remember, we used 2 inches for the measurement, for the side seam measurement, and I actually used ½ inch both sides to turn. That is why I went ahead to take 1.5 inches measurement for the side seam. So, but if you cannot do this, you cannot do this pattern, you could just fold this front skirt into 2 and just take your measurement like you're starting afresh to take a measurement. You just take your waist measurement, the hip measurement, and of course the round length circumference. That's all. It will actually come out same thing. So I'll go ahead and just place both the front and the back pattern together, and I'll be stitching on the line. If you're a beginner, please, I advise you use pin just to hold that down so the skirt doesn't shift while you're sewing. You wouldn't want to have a rough work. So I'm done stitching, and this is how it came out, guys. You can see the shape of the skirt has already come out. I'm going to be flipping that. Yes, so this is the front pattern, and see the inside is actually looking very neat. I can't wait to rock this skirt. It's actually looking very neat. The shape has come out. So I'm going to go ahead to stitch the band to the waist. So this is the band to the waist. I added an interfacing to it for it to have that thickness, for it to have that stability. That's the word, right? So I'm going to be removing the pin on the waist side, and I'll start from that zipper side and fix the band. You're fixing the band, you're placing the front side to the wrong side of the skirt. So you're just go ahead and stitch that, or you just hold your pin down. Use your pin to hold it down. Go ahead and stitch that round. You're using ½ inch for that to sew that. That is the point, the reason why I kept that ½ inch measurement on both sides, so we can use it to turn the lining, to turn the skirt band to the skirt. So after turning the first part, you're going to flip that to the right side of the fabric and tuck the ½ inch inside and just sew round. It's not hard, guys. So I'll do that and show you. So I'm done turning the skirt band, and this is how it's looking. It's actually looking very neat, very neat, and our skirt is almost ready. So next I'll be fixing the zipper. So you just take your zipper, open it, place the right side to the wrong side of the fabric like so. Can go ahead and bend the upper side of the zip where you won't be stitching, where you have the zip stopper. Just press it down like so, and go ahead and use your pin if you're a new beginner. This is to help the zipper be in place. Just go ahead and pin that down, but as you're sewing, please be careful in order not to break your needle. Just going to use your pin all around if you're a beginner. So you're just going to keep doing that. Do it all round. So you're just going to do it all around, yes. Take it to your machine and just stitch round. I'm taking my time to explain this so you can understand, and I hope you're getting it. Just sew it all the way up. So I'm going to be using 1/2 inch for the first part, then a bit of an inch for the second part. So I'm done doing that. This is how it is. The zip is well fixed and it's looking very, very neat. So if you're still here, thank you so much. I really do appreciate. And so guys, we've come to the end of this tutorial. Please subscribe to this channel, like and share. Thank you. Bye.